What's up guys, my name's Danny, aka Thriftfish, and I'm an online fashion reseller. I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and today I have a What Sold Fast in March 2020 video. So it is now officially April 1st. We are in the middle of the COVID-19 crisis, so we are all quarantined at the moment. Nobody's going anywhere, or at least they should not be. But things still sold fairly quickly for me in March, thank goodness. And I still have a good list of things to share with you. It's gonna be a slightly shorter list. I didn't know how to split it up because it wasn't perfectly even. I've been sharing like, oh, what sold within 5 days of listing. The last video was like what sold within 3 days of listing. Today, I'm gonna shorten it down to a 15 items sold list. So it's gonna be 15 items that sold within 1 day of listing on Poshmark. So that means I am selling more things faster still, which is great. Things have been a little weird since all of this started. Sales have been not as consistent as they were in February or even the beginning of March. So the second half of March got a little weird, but we still had over 15 items that sold within a day of listing, so that means things are still improving. Hopefully they stay that way for April, but who knows? If not, that's okay. We're all kind of going through it. So, and I am going to keep the little bonus at the end. I actually have 2 bonuses today. The first bonus is what did not sell fast. So I have 5 items that did not sell fast, just to get an idea, a perspective from both sides of the spectrum. And then I also got a package in the mail today. It's sanitized, but I'm just gonna do a little unbagging of the items I got from Erin, awesome lady. Just show you what I got. I already know what I got. It's not a mystery box. It's just some things I ordered from her 5 for $25 sale. So I'll just show you what I got, and it'll be my first look at it too. Okay, so let's get started. The first item that sold within 1 day of listing, and this is just on Poshmark. This is not eBay, Mercari. This is a Poshmark video. I'm moving my hands around down here. And my info's on my laptop, so I will be looking down. I'll try to make eye contact when possible. So the first item was a ModCloth midi skirt. I had actually 2 ModCloth midi skirts that I got at the same time, and I actually think the other one sold fairly fast as well, but it didn't make this list. Really cute. It was the perfect timing belted check midi skirt. It sold for $28 and left me with an earnings of $22.40. The next item was a Lululemon item. It was just it was a warm-up crew neck top. It sold for $25 and gave me an earnings of $17.88. Ooh, here's a good one. This was the Christy Dawn dress that I picked up from the ThredUp outlet. Oh my gosh, Christy Dawn was on my BOLO list, and I found a dress, and it sold for $90 within 1 day of listing on Poshmark and gave me an earnings of $72. So that was like a $2 into $72 flip. Not mad. That was a good one. Next was a pair of Fry Carson leather harness clogs. I pick up Fry whenever I see it. It always sells fairly fast. They sold for $30 and gave me an earnings of $24. This was seemed slightly older, but they still sold pretty fast. Just for $30, but I was happy with that return. The next item that sold within a day of listing was an And Other Stories stripe mock neck mohair sweater. I was going to keep this, but I didn't really like how it fit me. I do love And Other Stories. It doesn't always bring in the most money, but they have really cute pieces. And so that sold for $15. It gave me an earnings of $12. Next was that pair of J brand super high rise skinny button fly jeans that I found. I wasn't really picking up J brand, but when I saw these, I was like, yeah, these are gonna sell. So they sold for $35 and gave me an earnings of $28. I was happy with that. Next was a pair of Eileen Fisher Earth Nubuck Sport Platform Sandals. I love selling Eileen Fisher shoes. These sold for $32 and gave me an earnings of $25.60. Next was a Miles by Madewell Starry Night sweatshirt. This did appear in one of my hauls. It sold for $19 and gave me an earnings of $15.20. And now we're into the list of things that sold within, literally, they sold the same day as they were listed. This first one is a J. McLaughlin Charlotte nautical print maxi dress. I had actually sent this into ThredUp, and it spent its entire consignment period on there, and nobody bought it, and it got sent back to me. And so I listed it on Poshmark, and it sold the same day for $50 full price and gave me an earnings of $40. I was happy with that. Next, sold same day, was a Ruly bubble sleeve sweater. I got this in my mystery box from Nick, NCI Resale, which I did post a video on. This sold for $16 and gave me an earnings of $12.80, which seems pretty on par for that online boutique brand. Next, sold within the same day of listing, was a Lululemon Kick Swerve sweat bra. This thing was really cool. It might have been new with tags. I deleted that column out of my report, but it sold for $25 and gave me an earnings of $20, which I was very happy with. Next was a really cool Free People Trunk Limited collaboration Fleetwood Mac distressed tee. So that was just a bunch of cool things in one. I got it from the ThredUp outlet. It sold for $35 and gave me an earnings of $28. This thing sold within minutes of listing. So again, very happy with that. The next item was a pair of Everlane high-rise skinny ankle jeans. I just love selling Everlane jeans. They sold for $30 and gave me an earnings of $21.88. I believe that was probably an offer that was sent, but I still felt it was reasonable. This is the second to last item, sold the same day it was listed, was a Lululemon It Makes Two heathered wrap. And this also this was another thing I got at the ThredUp outlet, I think in my last trip there before I stopped sourcing out in public. Again, this sold for $25 and gave me an earnings of $20, which is a good margin for what I paid for it. And the last thing, one of my favorite pieces that I've listed was The Great. I love this brand. The Great Bubble Sweatshirt Wildflower. Wow. Bubble Sweatshirt Wildflower Sweatshirt? Is that what I think it was supposed to be Bubble Sleeve Wildflower Sweatshirt, but for some reason this does not say that. I hope that's not what I listed it as. No matter what, it still sold the same day it was listed for $42 and gave me an earnings of $33.60. So not a bad month, all things considered. Let's move on to my bottom 5, which is 5 items that did not sell fast. First, and keep in mind, I'm going to say that this item sold within 107 days of listing. I had probably relisted this at least once or twice, so it was probably up there for much longer. So the first item was a Dolan Left Coast sleeveless dress. It sold for $17 and gave me an earnings of $13.60, which at that point, that's actually not bad. So it sold eventually for about what Anthropologie is selling for, or at least some Anthropologie styles. Maybe some older styles or more plain styles. Next was a Bowden Lindo wool stripe mock neck jumper. It's a sweater. This did not sell because I bought it and I think I realized it was shrunk, but my brain was just like, oh, I can unshrink it or someone will just buy it, and it just didn't sell great. It actually sold in a bundle. So this is saying I got $5.22 for it. I don't know how the breakdown is in the bundle, but so not great on that one. It was listed for 122 days at least. So number 3 was listed for 152 days at least. It was a French Connection Shelby chiffon pleat dress. I got this, I think, for half price at Goodwill, and it didn't have a belt that was supposed to go with it, which I didn't realize until I got it home and looked it up, and it just sat for a long time. So I think this sold in a bundle as well. I earned $4 for it, which I think just barely pays for it. I don't think I made money on that. I think I might have lost 50 cents. Oh well. Ugh. Number 4 was a soft surroundings black laser cut vest. I don't know why I picked this up. This was around the time where I kind of was going back and forth of whether or not I should keep picking up soft surroundings, and gave me an earnings of $4. Again, this also sold in a bundle. I think the French Connection dress and the soft surroundings vest sold in a bundle together. And the last item was a Anthropologie left of center lace-y tank top. And again, this was just a really plain older piece. I actually got this from my partner for when he was trying to sell on Poshmark. He stopped and gave me his inventory, so I made $2, and it sold within 166 days of listing on Poshmark, and plus more than that. So just either some items that weren't quite in good enough condition, or they were missing something, or they were just plain anthro pieces. So I can see why these took so long to sell. Okay, that's it for my top and my fastest and my slowest sales of March. I'm just gonna do a quick little unbagging. So here it is. Like I said, I did disinfect this before this moment when it got here. Ugh. It's all wrapped nice on the inside with little string and bow. I love this card. You're awesome, remember that. And there's her info. It's a nice, feels nice. It's a nice card. Whatever. Okay. Do a little untying of the little bow. Okay. So here we have a pair of, I don't know how to pronounce this, lissé. Pair of leggings. I think I got 2 pairs of leggings from this brand. This is like a reddish color, which I didn't realize, but that's kind of cool. I like it. Size small. Just a good pair of leggings. And I bought these as inventory to sell. So I kind of did shop for closet sale to do some online sourcing. This is so cool. I love this. I'm not super familiar with this brand, but I did a quick search on it. Ico, I guess. But it's a zip-up jacket, and it's got like the high-low hem, which is so cool. Yeah, so trying to focus on some comfier gear for lounging at home. I have been selling a moderate amount of comfy clothing, so that's what I'm looking for. Although I am selling dresses and shoes and other things as well. Here is, I've been getting a lot of this brand while online sourcing. This is Love Sam, and it's just like a little swim cover up top. It's cute, it's a little boho, lightweight. Again, just kind of comfortable. Next is this Yumi Kim size small silk little tropical floral print top, or like leaf, I don't know, some kind of palm or leaf. So that's cute, very nice. And here's the second pair of lissé leggings. These are size medium, and they have this like cool crochet detail on the ankle or calf or wherever this hits. So that, I think, is a good bundle. I'm going to work on getting these listed tonight or tomorrow if you're interested in them. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know what sold fast for you in March, and just update me on how you're doing. If you like this video, go ahead and give it the thumbs up. If you like this content and want to see more from me, please feel free to hit subscribe, and I'll see you again real soon.